Look closely at the 27591 zip code. It appears to be your typical, quiet, affluent suburban housing market. Markets like this usually follow a predictable rule. When houses sit unsold for weeks or months, sellers start to sweat. They drop their asking prices, and overall property values decline. This chart tracks days on market, which measures exactly how long it takes a house to sell. Looking at February 2026, properties are sitting active for an average of 99 days. That is nearly a 60% increase compared to the same time last year. Looking at listing prices, sellers are lowering expectations. The active median list price, the blue line, has drifted down to $395,000, but the yellow line, representing closed sale prices, surged against the trend in February. The average final sale actually leaped to over $435,000. That is a 16% jump year over year, happening right in the middle of what looks like a sluggish, stalling market. If you only look at how long homes sit or the initial price cuts, you would think this market is freezing over. In reality, those surface-level numbers are hiding a highly competitive environment where buyers are ultimately paying much more. To figure out where that high-paying buyer is hiding, we have to stop looking at the closed sales and examine the homes currently sitting active. This chart shows the total number of listings. The top blue line indicates active inventory, and it is holding at 281 homes for the month, a 14% increase over last February. When buyers see that many houses sitting available week after week, they assume nobody is buying. The demand hasn't disappeared, it has stratified. Today's buyers are incredibly selective. They are not browsing, they are waiting for highly specific targets. Those 99 days on the market aren't a sign that buyers lack funds. They are simply waiting on the sidelines until a property hits the market that checks every single one of their premium boxes. The best way to prove this is by looking at pending listings, homes that are under contract but haven't officially closed yet. Total pending contracts are up 35% from last year. The volume is massive and highly concentrated. Middle market homes between $300,000 and $399,000 saw a 113% jump. The luxury tier is faster, with homes over $500,000 shooting up 125%. Sellers are dropping their initial asking prices to get eyeballs in a crowded market. But once buyers zero in on the exact home they want, they face intense competition, and multiple offers drive the final closing price right back up to peak levels. Navigating the 27591 real estate market requires a precise strategy, depending on which side of the closing table you sit. Sellers must budget for a long timeline. In this current market, houses typically remain active for 68 to 99 days before reaching a contract. Do not panic. If you prematurely slash your price, you are leaving money on the table. The data shows that those who wait out the initial silence are walking away with a 12 to 16% premium. For buyers, the playbook is entirely different. It is easy to look at a house that has been listed for 3 months and assume the seller is desperate. That assumption will cost you the house. Lowballing doesn't work when the pending sales pipeline is overflowing with active, well-funded competitors. If you find a home in good condition that checks all your boxes, you have to assume 5 other buyers have been waiting for that exact same property. They will outbid you. Success in 27591 depends on a methodical, data-driven strategy. In this high-stakes environment, patience dictates who actually secures the property.